here is the Cowgirl Esquire, Suzanne Sherman, with the Wasatch Report.
Welcome, everybody, to the debut shakedown episode of the Wasatch Report, coming at you live on YouTube from the hinterlands of Utah.
Yes, this is a test. Okay, just to be honest, this is a test. I'm producing her, and we wanted to make sure that we had the connection all set up for YouTube to be live on Monday morning at 7 a.m. Mountain Time. Suzanne, tell those people that don't know much about your show what your show will be about.
Well, this is going to be pretty much of a carryover from the show that I was doing before, and I like to talk about living out here in the mountains of northeastern Utah and the type of rugged individualism, self-reliance, self-determination that made living out here in the West possible in the first place. Not only that, but establishing the colonies on the eastern seaboard and what made us kind of what we are today. So I like to talk about this. We'll talk about prepping, survivalism. We'll throw in history, originalism, and interpretation of the Constitution. We're not going to get bogged down in the drudgery of the tedious nature of the news and the infighting, political infighting that so many of the other stations are fighting over and covering. This is going to be a breath of fresh air. I think it'll be entertaining and amusing and informative. I can't wait to get started.
Well, that's pretty much it, folks. We just got on, and I see that somebody has joined our
here's trouble
conversation. So, heck, welcome to our conversation there, Mr. Kreslins. And I don't think he has his mic on, but hey, welcome, Mark.
Well, another
welcome
thing I want to add too is our good friend Mark Kreslins, who's joining us listening, is going to be considered, as far as I'm concerned, an unofficial co-host. I know he's going to be very busy with his work out in Oklahoma on ending abortion, abolishing human abortion in the Oklahoma area. So one of the foundations of this show is going to be making sure people that listen understand the concept of federalism, so we can certainly effectuate a change and fix a lot of what is wrong in this union. And Mark, when he has time to do this, I know he's very busy right now, is going to be a big part of this.
Well, so that's it, folks. I just wanted to make sure that we had everything set up. So Monday morning, 7 a.m. Mountain Time, 9 a.m. Eastern, the Wasatch Report will debut. And we have a special guest already lined up. We have a topic set up for discussion. I'm going to join Suzanne that morning. So you'll have to listen to the Rambler, and you'll have, of course, the wonderful Suzanne Sherman, the Cowgirl Esquire.
Yes,
that's it.
As a quick preview.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, Jeff, as a quick preview, you and I had been wanting to, before on the other show, have a discussion of IFACs, of first aid supplies that we should have on hand, and we never got the opportunity to do this. So I think it's a perfect way to introduce the new show. We have the founder of the network joining me for my first show on here, and then we'll have Survival Medical talking about their product, and we'll focus specifically on this episode with them on what we should have as an everyday carry in light of, we just had a stabbing incident of a police officer. We're seeing terrorist attacks, and we can get into the difference between first responders and immediate responders, and how we can all be immediate responders in emergency situations.
Absolutely. And that was my whole point all along, is that Here is the Cowgirl Esquire, Suzanne Sherman, with the Wasatch Report.